First in the news, the Department of National Defense expressed worries over China's massive reclamation activities in the West Philippine Sea. Joyce Balancio will tell us why.
We are worried. We continue to stick to our initial reaction, which is to apply the rule of law.
This is the statement of Defense Secretary Volter Gasmin when questioned about his reaction on the continuous and massive reclamation of China in the West Philippine Sea. Although the government remains in its position of following the rule of law and stays diplomatic about the territorial dispute, China does not stop in expanding its territory in the South China Sea. It is not only the Philippines which is being alarmed on these configurations and reclamation activities of China in the 7 reefs within the Spratly Archipelago, but also other nations. Last week, U.S. President Barack Obama also expressed concern on China's non-compliance to the international rules.
Where we get concerned with China is where it is not necessarily abiding by international norms and rules, and is using its sheer size and muscle to force countries to subordinate positions.
The latest satellite image released publicly was the building of artificial islands in the Mischief or Panganiban Reef, which is just 135 kilometers away from Palawan Island. For National Defense Secretary Volter Gasmin, the continuous reclamation activities is a threat to the regional security.
Malaki epekto nun sa regional security. Maepektuhan yung region in terms of its security, in terms of freedom of navigation, freedom of the airspace.
Here, Gasmin reiterated the significance of U.S. support to the country.
Di ba very significant yun? It's one of the most powerful countries in the world supporting a small country.
Secretary Gasmin also said, because of the country's observance of the rule of law, the country is gaining more supporters in its assertion of its rights to the disputed territories. Meanwhile, DND also said that the military is intensifying its monitoring capability in the West Philippine Sea. Joyce Balancio reporting for Y News.